Oh boy, I have absolutely no idea if this will work at all. I have absolutely no idea if this will work at all. Well, it seems like it is. Now, how do I get chat on? Okay, like that. Yeah. Yep, just like that. Okie dokie. Well, I am going to be messing around a little bit with Arknights so I can play it a bit tomorrow on stream. Because tomorrow is the Omnibus Day. What comes out? Preluding Light, that's it. That's when we get Goat Nissan. Or Nachon, whatever, however you say it. Hopefully we'll be getting Carrara and Indigo. I would like to build both of them. Even though they're really not that great, I quite frankly don't care. Because as you can see from my extensive catalog of operators, I kind of just raise everybody. In fact, if I do a little level up, you can see that I have absolutely nobody at E0. And that's the way I enjoy it, and that's the way it's gonna stay. Anybody new, they get the boot camp immediately. So since I'm testing this out, I already tried out a CC stage. And it seems this emulator has like a very slight delay to it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. So it should still at least be usable. And the stage we're going to check out is the guard chip stage. I've currently been doing some trust farming, and I only have 23 characters left that are not 200 trust. So I keep running out, and I have to keep redoing the stage. So, let's see. Mayor was the last unit that hit the trust cap, so I replaced her with Click. I wasn't using her in this map anyway, so I just need to redo it, and the ones that we'll be using are Calcit, Dusk, Manicore, Bison, Waifu, Airscape, Ceylon, and Heavy Rain. That's it. These other four, they can be anybody. And hopefully I don't mess this up, because I did mess it up earlier today when I was resetting it, but I think I got it to a place where it should be good. Put Catmon here, and for Spine, we can speed up a little bit until we get 19. There we go. Heavy Rain. And we can speed up some more, and we'll fill in the gap with Bison, and then we can move on to the next step. Next step will be putting dust down so nobody leaks through with Heavy Rain. And here goes Dusk. And we can speed back up again. And there are no gaps, so that's good. That's good. That's the way we like it. Speaking of no gaps, we're gonna speed up the left side to make sure the dogs don't get through. Ceylon can go facing up like this, and Manticore will provide some extra damage here, because Bison can't really do any by himself. And Manticore speed things up, and speed things up on the left side too. Alright, And now for the second half. Should be fairly easy, we just need to let that guy go through. Take out the archer. And waifu's done her job. We're gonna let that one go through. Gonna do Manticore here. And my dog is probably going to want my attention here in a moment. Air escape will just die there. We don't need him there. Yep. Heavy rain's perfectly fine. Bison should be fine. Left side should be fine. And then the logger will go down here. And yeah. Even waifu was fine, even though I had her blocking. And easy as pie. Just need one more specialist chip, and I can actually do another E2, and that'll be fun. I've been getting specialist chips all day, so the RNG's balancing back out. So got 5 of that and 15 guard chips. You always need more guard chips. And I got plenty of red tickets, so I'm gonna be just fine. Alrighty. I think my dog wants to go out, so I'll probably be right back. I'm gonna see how well this works. Hello everyone, once again. Hello Atrum. I honestly don't know how to work this technology. Cause I thought when I started the stream I clicked the option to make an announcement on Twitter, you know? Is that a thing or did I imagine it? This is why I enjoy hand holding. Hand holding is best, even if it's kind of, you know, lewd. Anyway, well, I kind of wait on that sort of feedback. There's a couple things I can do. Kind of want to just go to a random stage and fiddle with it. And my favorite stage is deep frying a chicken. Now let's see. What's my team for this? Got Saria, Franca. Franca's number one. Got Spectre, Elysium, Lays, W. Scotty, of course. And Tipsis. What else do we use? Perfumer. I seriously got yeah, girl's cute. I seriously got to dig deep into my brain pool on what I used to meme on this boss. Yes, I am also quite cute, thank you. At least, yeah, I'm starting to draw a blank now, and I know I've done this enough times that I should know what I used to meme with. Okay, let's see. W goes here. Tipsis, Breeze. Lays goes here. Spectre, Elysium, Saria. Scotty's out in the wild. Franca gets switched in with Saria. I'll figure it out when I mess it up. How about that? I'll just bring in Matamoru and Podenko because I like them. Yeah. Those two are my faves, so they get to come along until I remember what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Okay. Elysium goes here, and then we wait until Spectre pulls in right around now. Just like that. Okay, Saria goes here. Tapsis goes there. And we put down Perfumer. That. And W does that. And we're gonna go ahead and throw down Lays. And she's gonna go wild right about now. Just like that. Alright, Inspector's done everything we need her to do, so we're just gonna pull them out so we can take care of our business. And we gotta wait until those guys start to move so they can all clutter up on each other. We're just gonna let that happen. Just like this. And boom! Yep. And Scotty's gonna whack him. Just like that. Okay, W's done her work. I'm gonna go ahead and pull her house. Oasis gonna do that. Sorry, I'm gonna move back over here. And Franca, I'm gonna prepare to stab a chicken. As soon as he moves, he's completely dead. So do it, chicken. Do it. I dare you. And he's dead. Franca actually can put out some serious DPS, but a lot of people sleep on her. Especially because Mephisto's defense is incredibly high during his whole hibernating phase, but Franca can pierce right through that. And we're gonna go ahead and Spectre right now. Go ahead and do that at early Spectre. W is gonna go there. Franca's gonna do some more stabbing. We're gonna get a decent amount of health in first, and pretty much that's going to end whenever Franca dies. Doesn't look like she's actually gonna make it. She's still going. And Lays is doing a lot of damage. And all these guys are just about to explode. And bye-bye. Just like that. Okay, yeah, Franca's at half health. I need to pull her, or Mephisto's at half health. If I don't pull her now, she's not going to be able to actually do any damage afterwards. Because see, he recovers back all the way with full health. So there's absolutely no reason to take him out beforehand. And Mephisto is going to get, you know, shot to the nail gun. He might not even move. Oista might just take him out. Okay, he's... okay. I forgot Saurian needs to exist. Alright, let's see if Franca can get up back in time to stab Mephisto at the end. I'm putting a big risk on. Pull that. And we'll put Matamori down just so she can tank. Oh. I need Scotty to work. And that is why we keep Scotty around. Get him, Franken. Get him. Get the chicken. And he's dead. And so are these guys. Easy peasy. And that is why Franka is the best. Who needs Suitor? Who needs Suitor? You have Franka. She already sets things on fire herself. What else? So that's a stage I like to meme on just because Franka can do a bang-up job stabbing them things. But that's not the only stage she's pretty good at doing that with. Let's see, there's a challenge stage, I think it's 712. No, not 712, 79. 715? Yeah, 715. So the challenge version of the stage puts Gorilla's shield guards at 50% increased defense and resistance, which is like, I think, 1500 defense and like 80 resistance or something, but they have 66 reduced max health, which actually makes them a heck of a lot weaker because Franka can really stab. She can really get in there. Okay, start with Elysium, then we're gonna want to put down Spectre so she can do her business. And we're gonna put down Saria too, just so she can do some healing. And then next, we'll put down Franka. And see, it only took her like 3 hits to take that down. I'm gonna put W down so she can do some work. Because she can just delete things, and that's the way we like it. And speaking of deleting things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits, that's all it took. Those guys are usually a lot more difficult to take down, and she just made it go bye-bye. That's it. Go bye-bye. One, two, three. That's all it took. Even with these heralds buffing them and everything, it absolutely does not matter. Franca just needs 3 hits. I love going back to these, like, weird modes and then just ruining them absolutely. It's a lot of fun. So for those in chat, I was wondering if this stream turned out pretty well. I know I haven't been streaming for very long. This was mainly a test for tomorrow, so I could read the omnibus and do the stages there, which should be a little bit more fun, considering there'll be new things that I haven't actually tried, and I can mess around with my teams, and that'll make me all happy and sunshine and daisies. When I recorded my Dark Cloud 2 stream the other week, I noticed when I was rewatching it that my audio was a little bit lower than the game audio. I don't know if that's still the case. I can actually see the decibels this time, so it looks like I'm speaking over the game. But you know, I guess it's one of those things that you have to look and practice. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll probably be reading the stories on stream. I won't... Well, I'll read Meteor's Oprek tomorrow by myself because I'm very excited about that. DI 1/3 game for 1 voice. English, please. Don't woo me, I don't understand your text speak. Ugh. I also need to make sure that I understand how the Twitter thing works. I'd like to actually make an announcement without, having to, make it myself. But if it comes to that, my game audio is 1/3 of my voice. I turned down the game audio myself quite a bit. I didn't turn down the desktop audio to like minus decibels or anything. Should I maybe do that in the future? Follow the bars. Well, if you said it sounds good, then I must have been doing something right. Let's just put it that way, I guess. Resources received. It does have a slider. They're currently both at max, but I turned down the game audio myself just to make sure, so the max it goes is about, I guess, maybe half of my audio, which is kind of close, not exactly, but it's kind of there. And I tried to make my microphone a little bit closer to me this time so that I can actually speak into it with a lot more agency than before. That's good. That's good. For anyone watching that doesn't know, there hasn't been much going around in Arknights for the past week. The last event that we had was Contingency Contract Spectrum, and that was pretty fun. I did that with the Abyssal game, and I got to use Matomaru with her full power. I leveled her up like mad, and got her to M6, and got her to E270. So she's completely maxed out. I can't do anything else with her. She has no other costumes I can use. She has no other information to learn. Like, I went in there just wanting to actually make use of her since I maxed her out, and she's my favorite. And I was actually able to make some pretty good use out of her. Because her HP pull is so beefy, if you take the left side tile removal, you still get access to the healing grid on the right side. And Matomaru recovers like 120 HP per second. Well, if you don't take the minus HP tag, which I had to get to risk 18. But she can solo the boss by herself in normal difficulty. It's pretty amazing. She just heals so fast that the Withered Knight can't actually out DPS her. It's really incredible. It makes me happy. So, if anyone actually bothers to show up, I'll probably take suggestions on what to do for team builds, because I can use generally anyone. I just need to have enough E2s to clear out the actual stage. But when it comes to units that I can use, I can use anyone, since they're all at least E1, and pretty much they all have skill level 6. I think only 5 units don't have skill level 6, and those are all skill level 5. And whatever I get tomorrow, I can very easily max out to E1, one way or another. So we'll make it happen. I'll probably bring in the new ops for trust farming, and whatever wild picks people guess. But I'll always get at least like 3 picks myself. And I think that'll do it for stream for right now. There's not much else to do since we don't really have any permanent modes in Arknights. If there's nothing new, all you can really do is grind. At least Integrated Strats 2... what's it called? 40 minutes for a test stream, is that? Yeah, I think so too. Integrated Strats 2 comes out in late... it's either late December or early January for China Network. So for us, that'll probably come out in around May-ish, give or take. And when that comes in, oh, it's gonna be free game. Like, because that's gonna become a permanent mode, sort of like the Contingency Contract practice mode, which is good if you want to get the 30 credits for using a support unit without having to redo a grind stage, but you only have access to the one particular stage in rotation. So today it's Area 6 Ruins, and that's it. And the max risk you can go to is 7. So it's not a very good mode for like practicing, because 7 is, all things considered, pretty low key unless you're in Area 6, which is a little bit of nonsense. But if you go to like Area 6, not Area 6, if you go to Risk 7 Long Avenue or whatever it's called. That's so easy to do. Like, anybody can really do it. It's a meme stage at this point. So they really... Like, okay, so... The difficulty with that is, from a game design point, if they were to put max risk on all the stages, then it would be less interesting during the actual contingency contract, because that's when all like the big tags come out. But not all the stages are in rotation. To be perfectly honest, if a stage has fallen out of rotation, like Long Avenue or Forgotten Street or whatever it's called, those should have max. I keep saying mask. Why can I not say the word max? Max risk. Those should be in the practice mode, because you're not going to be able to play them in contingency contracts, so there's absolutely nothing to spoil. So why isn't it in the practice mode? Honestly, that should really be there. But I'm not the one making a gacha game. I am making a game, but it's not gacha. And see, that's the fundamental differences in design philosophy. That's your little tidbit for today. So, thank you everyone for showing up, and hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow, so we can have some fun on the new stages. I'll make sure not to play them during work, so I'll have just enough to show off on stream and have a good old time with everybody. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Make sure to eat something nice and get plenty of sleep. Bye-bye.